My name is Arpith. You know, bringing back retro car names is quite a cool thing in the automobile industry right now. And when I say retro, I've got someone special with me. Girish Sheth in the house.
Well, what are you referring retro to now?
No, I was just welcoming you. The retro, what I've got here is this.
Okay.
The OG Grand Vitara that we have with us.
While when you say retro, looks like retro seems to be the flavor of the hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is actually, other than us being too old.
Well, we are not here to look at this one, but then I think something's really special.
This is just a reference for what we're going to check out today.
Okay.
Well, let's not keep it holding now. We're going to reveal the current edition of Grand Vitara. And quite excited because it's got quite a lot of trick up its sleeves.
Quite a lot of them.
Yep, first being the hybrid that is included.
Which is petrol plus electric.
Now that we have seen the OG, let's see what the new superstar looks like.
The brand new
Grand Vitara 2022.
2022. And then, where are we now?
We are at Nexa, Mandui, that is near the airport road, Yeyadi, and there is this brand new beauty that's waiting inside. Quickly we're going to check it and we're going to give you the update and maybe our version of what is so really grand about the Grand Vitara.
Absolutely.
So here it is.
The Grand Vitara.
So Girish, my first question to you, and in fact anyone watching it,
Yeah.
what are the things that you liked from the front fascia?
So if you really look at it, this definitely has something which is to do with retro. So you see a lot of chrome treatment here, the
Right.
entire bit. You have a nice chrome treatment on the entire grille part of it, and also very futuristic grille. What you've got here looks massive. It gives you that.
I think the silver accent really adds on to it. You know, it gives it a buffed look and we all love an intimidating car.
Absolutely, and it has a good road presence also when you really look at from the front.
But you know what actually is going to take home what's the take home factor for us? That's the DRLs here.
Beautifully designed.
Yeah, as I got to know, this is the largest in the class.
First in its class as well, is it?
First in its class and largest is the ideal word I think we should
Okay.
select. This actually completes the front look for us.
Absolutely.
But if the front looks like this, how grand is a Grand Vitara from the side?
Let's show that to you. So now let's talk about the design from the side profile. So if you look at the side profile, you have the retro classy look continued here. You have a lot of chrome treatment along the doors and also the premium look that it gets. You see this, the chrome treatment all over. While I'm explaining this, what are you doing here?
I'm actually checking out the rubbers that it's got. I must say the 17-inch is a perfect fit. Also, you see this dual colored precision cut alloys.
Absolutely.
Now that's something that I would like to really ride on.
Okay. And
But you know the fun part, all
Yeah.
four wheels have disc now.
disc brakes, wow.
And it's got auto regenerative battery charging. So, and the fun fact, it's got TPS, tire pressure monitoring. So you
Well,
know,
that's add on to what you do and just adds to your complete experience of the drive.
exactly. Now with these many features, I'm curious to know how the rear side looks like, because nowadays the car companies are going overboard with the dickies.
A lot of stuff. But let's see if this one has any difference.
Let's check it out. This is what a lot of people are going to come and tell कि भाई इसके वजह से मैं ले रहा हूँ गाड़ी.
And you look at the design element, it's so nice. I mean, look at the symmetry, the way it is done. It's beautiful. It is very ergonomically designed as well.
You know, honestly, I will tell you, if I'm stuck in traffic and if this is a car in front of me, I wouldn't mind sitting there for some more time, because it really it takes a lot of time, you know, to enjoy this precision and this lovely cuts and curves. I would love to have a car that looks like this from behind.
And to add on is the rear tail lamp. So normally you see those are vertical, horizontal tail lamps. You have here vertical tail lamps, which looks very beautiful and also very futuristic.
And the light bars especially are now a big thing in terms of, you know, cars and styling.
Yes.
Also with that, we should not forget how the bumper is here and the same accents that we had in the front bumper.
As well, yes.
It's continued here, which means attention to detail is given here.
Absolutely.
We have the camera here, we have reversing sensors here, but that also brings us to the boot space.
Absolutely.
You know, that airport trips that you take to pick up your mother-in-law.
So let's just open this and look at this. I think this for a 5-member family traveling together is good enough space.
In your case, in my case, for 5 people traveling to Goa, it's also a good case. With the strong hybrid,
Yes.
they have battery packs here, which
Yes.
is not available in their mild hybrid. So with this, well, you'll have to compromise with this much of your boot space, but I think that's going to be easy on your wallet when you drive around.
Drive
the
around,
mileage.
especially when you see there is definitely a higher regeneration of power,
Right.
and that gives you automatically higher range.
Yeah, that's good. And even you know, if you have to lift some heavy luggage, lifting will be a big thing, but the loading limit is not that high. In fact,
Yes.
you don't have any trouble from it. There's also a light here which you can
Helps
see
you
it.
in the night.
Yep.
And also, if you see the tire, for this one,
It's
it's not here. Yes. In this case, to save space, they made it.
I think that's how it is in the XL6 as well.
Yes.
So it continues here and doesn't create any problem though. Well, if you want to sum it up, the boot space is fairly large enough and I think very practical as well. But that brings us to the main part.
Yes.
We're not going to spend time in the dicky.
Yes.
We're going to spend time inside the car.
Yes. Driving seat.
What seat do you want? The driver's seat or the co-passenger?
I'm okay with anything.
I'm taking the driving seat.
Let's do it then.
It's a lovely interior, I must tell you.
Very beautiful.
I'm really surprised actually looking at the interiors. But technology is not my thing. हम तो पुराने गाड़ी वालों में से हैं. The technology department is here.
और इंट्रोडक्शन टेक्नोलॉजी बारे में आपने अभी मेरे को दिया, बट यू आर सेइंग रेट्रो देन.
Yeah. तो हम रेट्रो तरीके के हैं, even though ये दिखते हैं.
Okay,
Let's
so
say what's here.
So if you look at the entire interior, the way it's designed is very style. There's a line which is followed even right from the beginning when you see from the bumper. The style is completely continued interior as well. You see this nice fit and finish. You get some nice leather kind of finish
The
here with
soft
dual
touch
stitch.
here.
Yes. Unlike other soft touch, and also you get a very good infotainment system which is 7-inch.
Well, it also is much beneficial because it's got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay.
Yes.
You got your wireless mobile charging
Which
here.
is a plus point.
Everyone needs one. You know,
Absolutely.
nobody wants to carry cables and wires now.
Yes. Then you have the USB as well, and then you have the 12
12 volt charger. So they have not forgotten old people like me.
Yeah, and also if you want to charge your laptop on the go,
Exactly.
which is
It's got automatic climate control, which is the must now. It's got the basic steering controls, your volume, phone controls. You got your cruise control here. You can set your modes. Now this is quite interesting. It's got a couple of modes. So it's got a snow mode, it's got an auto mode, and also another one. 3 modes present. Then you
Sports
have
mode.
Sports mode. Oh yeah, who could forget the sports mode?
yes.
Well, that tells that I'm old.
Well, when that's the case, you also have 2 different engine options. One is the petrol, the first variant, and then you have the petrol plus electric. So you have 2 different options.
mild and the strong hybrid versions.
Absolutely.
Now explaining the mild and the strong hybrid versions. Well, mild is mild. We had it in our smart hybrids everywhere. The strong hybrid, well, it's going to be a little bit of a chemistry classroom right now. Let us make it simple.
Yeah.
So what happens is that when you drive this car, you can choose to drive it with the petrol fuel, that is your internal combustion engine, which is a beautiful 1.5 liter K series engine from Maruti.
Yes.
Or you have an option of using the battery pack. You can use your battery and you can run your car through battery. And your batteries don't need electrical charging. When you brake, when you apply brake, it has auto regenerative charging for
Regen.
And it can also be charged from your engine itself.
Yes.
So that range wala problem won't be there.
Correct.
You know, calculating how far to go and how much charge I have left.
And especially coming from my electric scooter ride and how regen works, it's a beautiful technology the way regen works, and especially it's not just while braking, it's also while you're going downhill or uphill.
Okay.
There is a regen
So the
happening.
engine braking is always used for battery charging.
Battery charging.
Well, and it's got some other features as we told you. It's got an MID, it's got a HUD,
Yes.
the heads-up display. So you can see whatever is basically needed, like your speed, or maybe if any navigation signals that you want can be seen right here. It's got a lovely instrument cluster here.
Beautiful, in fact, and even at the light that you have, the bare minimum light, look at how pleasant the Odo is.
Yes,
it's very pleasant.
It's really not harsh on your eyes.
Exactly.
We are inside the showroom right now. We don't know what the real condition is. I think it would do fairly well out in the sunlight as well.
Absolutely.
And with that, we completely forgot the main thing. That's right here when you press it up, something opens, and regular people like to call it a sunroof.
But then there is panoramic.
This is a panoramic sunroof. And this is one of its kind in Maruti. This is the first time Maruti has a panoramic sunroof. We never had it before. And this is going to be the party trick, I'll tell you.
Definitely.
That one moment make or break.
One below the sleeve, right?
Yeah, like boom, abracadabra. Now with so many things being told about the car, it's got ambient light as well.
Yes.
You know that basic things what you need to show off to your friends and family, telling ye lo mera naya gaadi.
And I think this is definitely redefining what Grand Vitara meant then and what it is now.
For the 2022 edition, I think it's doing its job very well.
Absolutely.
Now, if I sit here for a little more longer, maybe I'll have to book the car. So let's get out. Now that we have seen the car, you got to know almost all the features. Well, I forgot one though. It's got all grip, all-wheel drive in it now.
How could you do that?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I forgot.
Yes.
Now that we know what it's got, what it's like.
Why don't you tell me how many colors are available?
Oh yeah, you know the color wala part is a little difficult though because I've just taken down. It's got so many options.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you the actual names.
Okay.
You're going to find out what colors are there.
Okay.
It's going to be very difficult.
Done. Let's do this.
Crossed. Let's go. The first one, they've got Celestial Blue.
Out of the galaxy.
No, Celestial Blue.
Blue?
Yes, blue. Very good. We've got Arctic White.
You're putting me into a difficult spot inside.
Listen to it. It's very easy. It's Arctic White.
White.
Yeah.
Very good.
That was easy.
Yeah.
The next one, it's going to be a tad bit difficult though. It's called Splendid Silver.
Of course.
Silver. Yeah,
Okay.
thank God. We have the Grandeur Grey.
Sorry?
The Grandeur Grey.
No, you're really putting me into a fix.
No, you can pass it. It's grey. We got last two fantastic colors. It's got chestnut brown. Yeah.
Like the brown?
No, like the dark brown. Last,
brown.
Yeah, we have got the opulent red. I think that's going to be my color. It's very easy.
Very easy, red for sure.
Not opulent though. With this, you got three options of dual colors.
Okay.
Like you have the black color top, but you can go with the Arctic white body or opulent red body or splendid silver.
Well, that's a good range of colors that you've offered.
I mean, hardly anybody can say कि मेरा वाला color नहीं है. Somehow or the other, you got your color.
Yes.
With this, you know, buying a car, it takes a lot of decision.
Yes.
You think it's a good pick.
While I have certain tick boxes when I plan to buy any.
Let me help you out with this.
Yeah. So my first would be safety.
Yes, it's got everything for safety. It's got airbags. It's got EBD. It's got all grip, all wheel drive.
Okay.
It's ticked.
Next, the looks.
I don't think so. I need to justify that part. It's right behind me.
And already it says grand as well at the same time.
Yeah, it is grand and it definitely justifies that name of being grand. So looks are on our list now.
The tech which goes inside in terms of infotainment.
It's got everything. See, from your wireless chargers to your infotainment system itself.
To navigation.
Navigations, your heads-up display. And the panoramic sunroof. So
Yeah, you're just adding on additional bit.
it's gonna spoil you now. You got choices, gonna corrupt you.
Yeah, then of course you've told me the colors that you come with.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely
Your
I have my
option
color.
becomes much more difficult again.
Yes. At the same time easier as well. So I know mera wala color hai.
And you know, I completely forgot regarding comfort. It's got ventilated seats, bro.
Wow. No, that's quite interesting.
See, the car has built so much of heat here, it's cooling us down. We just need to sit inside.
Yes.
But we have not asked the main Indian question.
माइलेज कितना देता है?
Well, this is the only car that can give you this sort of a mileage because it's got strong hybrid in it. In case you go for the mild hybrid, also you've got a great mileage. But strong hybrid, it's a total paisa vasool.
Basically, it keeps your pocket light.
Yeah, very light.
And I know it better than anybody else.
You lost weight recently.
No, I rode K2K on an electric.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lightweight is equal to more economy. On that note, I think it's time for us to sum up. A lot of people excited there to bring home their new Grand Vitara. And if you want to get yourself a brand new Grand Vitara, where do you come?
That's Nexa, which is in Airport Road.
मेरी हिल के पास मांडवी नेक्सा आ जाओ, यहाँ पे आपको मिल जाएगा गाड़ी.
You'll get the gadi.
Well, that's it. It's time for us to finish off then.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I'm driving.
I'm driving.
I am driving.
That's why I'm sending you out that way.
You take that car. I'm driving this car.
I'm taking that one.
No, blue is my color.
I'll take white.
I got blue. Oh.